Hey, super folders! It's me, Tom Angleberger, the author of The Strange Case of Origami Yoda, the Two-Headed Chicken graphic novels, and all those other things. I'm here today, though. We're not doing Star Wars today. We're doing Pokemon today. And why? Because everybody over on OrigamiYoda.com is pitching in together to try to fold the entire Pokedex. Let's see his ears properly there. Yeah, there he is. There's Pikachu. He's what? What number is he? I can't remember what number he is. We're right now working on the first 151. Here's my contribution. Pincer. I think he's number 63 or something maybe. Go over to OrigamiYoda.com. You'll see that we're working on the whole Pokedex. We've got about 22 of the first 151 so far. To help you guys get started, if you don't think you can do one, you're wrong. I know you can do it. So I'm going to show you how to do Pikachu, and then you can use some of those ideas to make whichever Pokemon you want to do to help us get to 151. And if you want to do more than one, that's great. The technique we're going to use is pretty similar to my Animal Crossing technique. Boy, this guy's seen some rough times. Pretty similar to the Animal Crossing technique that is in another video of mine. You can look up that one if you want more information about it, how this works. But right now, I'm going to show you everything you need to know to fold Pikachu. Yellow paper. You're going to need yellow paper. You're going to want a nice, thick black marker. Pikachu looks really good with nice, heavy black lines. And you're going to need some scissors. This is Origami. We're going to have to make a few cuts in the paper. I'm pretty excited though because I've got it down to just 3 cuts now. You know, I don't mind making the cuts, but I like trying to simplify and make as few cuts as possible. So where did he go? This is what we're aiming for. Let's see, this is what it looks like undecorated. So let's see if we can make one right now. So you're going to take the paper, you're going to hold it lengthways like this. You're going to fold down almost to the bottom, but not all the way. You're going to leave a little gap down at the bottom. As you can see, this is the size of Pikachu's head, and then there's a very little body, and then there's going to be some feet. Okay, there we go. Give that a nice crease. Now, if you've made any of my puppets before, you probably know that we're about to fold this in thirds. Normally, I tell you, don't worry about getting it directly in thirds. It can be sloppy. Well, maybe not this time. This time we want to try to get it to be pretty close to being right in thirds. So fold one over a little bit. Don't fold it, don't crease it down yet. Fold the other one over. Make sure they're pretty good. I think that's pretty close. I'm going to just alter that one just a little bit and then squash this one down. We want them pretty even because we want Pikachu to have his little legs be about the same size. All right, now sometimes it can be a little hard to see what's going on here because of the yellow paper. So let me use this piece of gray to slide in behind there. So you can see we've got this extra corner here. We've got this little corner here. So that corner is going to become one of Pikachu's feet. Now this next move is not one of the moves I like to include on an easy fold. It's slightly more advanced than an easy fold, but it's not hard. The less you think about it, the easier it's going to be. Put your thumb in there to get this whole thing, and you'll already see, as soon as you get your thumb in there and get it going, you'll see it starts to rotate down. It starts to rotate this way a little bit. Okay? You're going to pull it down so that the corner there is sticking out past the edge of the paper. And when you get it so that it's sticking down just past the edge of the paper a little bit, you're going to squash the whole thing down. Now, that sounded a little complicated, but trust me, it isn't. Just jam your thumb in there and then squash it down. Okay, it's the old jam and squash method. All right? It's not a squash fold, not an official origami squash fold, just to squashing stuff. All right, so we did that once. Now we're going to do it again on this other flap of paper. To get that, we have to open this side up, pull that flap out, close this one, put this one back down. So here's the corner for this one. We're going to stick our thumb in there so that it opens up a little bit. It'll start to rotate down. I'm going to try to get it so that it matches the other one. I want his feet to be fairly similar in size. I think those are pretty similar, as close as I'm going to get. So now I squash it all down. And if you look at this from the front, it doesn't look like Pikachu yet, but we're getting there. We are getting there. A few more folds and it's going to be there. Okay, I think you might start to see how it's shaping up. Before we go any farther with the folds, though, it's time to make our first cut. Flip it back over. Okay, lift up this corner just a little bit so that you can get in there. Grab your scissors, and we're going to make a cut right across here, almost, but not all the way to the edge. Now remember, Pikachu's tail, let me get Pikachu here. Pikachu's tail is not like a straight tail and not like a normal tail that gets smaller at the end. It gets bigger at the end. So we're going to start big and angle it down like that. So let me do it. Let me unfold a little bit. You shouldn't unfold, but I'm just unfolding so you can see what that looks like. Okay, it's basically we've cut most of a little triangle there. Okay, let me refold this. Now remember, I don't want you to unfold. I just did that so you can see what was going on a little better. All right, we've got that cut made. We'll take care of the tail later. So let's flip this back over. Slide that out of the way. Okay, now we don't want Pikachu to come way down here like this. We want his cheeks to be right about in the middle. So this piece of paper here that's connected to the foot, we're going to fold that back behind the model like that. Okay, do you see how that worked? From the other side, you can see it's just folding a little triangle back. But from the front, it really makes a big difference. Let's try it on the other side. We're just going to fold a little triangle back there, like that. All right, let's flip it back over and get that tail out now. Where did that tail go? There it is. We're going to get that tail out. We have to sort of bend it past here. Bend it past that corner and fold it over so that it sticks out to the side. Okay, just be gentle with it so it doesn't rip. And get it so it's pointing at a jaunty angle. And we'll go ahead and put a couple of just little folds in there like this to give it a little bit of that lightning bolt look that Pikachu has. There we go. All right, the folding is almost done. Now we just need to make those ears. And that is on the other side, of course. Now, you'll see this flap here. You'll notice it's got a crease on it. You might be tempted to cut right along that crease. Don't cut there, okay? Let me turn this around a little bit so I can get it there. I wish it showed up in the light a little bit better here. The crease there, don't cut on the crease, but cut next to it. Like that, okay? Now don't cut the thing all the way off. You're leaving a little bit of room there, and you're just going to bend that up. Oh, that one looks good. So now, get that other flap out. Grab our scissors. Cut across like that. And now we're going to bend that flap up. All right, let's see what he looks like from the front. Hey, he's looking all right. You can adjust these ears any way you want. I like to have them sticking way out. I like to make them a little pointier by folding this corner back like that, and this corner back like that. Okay, then we got the pointy ears. Only one thing left to do. A couple of folds on these corners here to make his head rounder. And you'll notice that because we didn't cut those ears all the way to the edge, there's just a little bit of room to fold that back. Okay, like that. And on the other side, like that. All right, there wasn't a lot of room, there was just a little bit of room there. All right, I think you can see where it's going to go from here. I don't think you need me to show you how to decorate this. Get that piece of paper here behind here. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah, that helps. You're just going to darken in those ears make it a nice curve, a smooth line there. Big circles with little circles inside. 2 big circles, an upside down seagull for a mouth, and a tiny little line for the nose. And you've got Pikachu. All right, there he is, folks. Now remember, we've already got Pikachu. We're looking for people who can fold some of the others. So after you've folded Pikachu, go on to origamiyoda.com, take a look at our Pokegami Pokedex project page, and see who's left for you to fold. Then put your name on the sign-up sheet, fold away, and send it in. You'll be part of our biggest project ever on origamiyoda.com. Guys, I hope you have fun. I hope you make yourself a cool Pokemon. And let's see, where did I go? I'm looking for the Origami me. I lost myself. He's gone. Where did I go? Well, I'm around here somewhere. Here I am. All right, there we go. All right, everybody. I was about to say, may the force be with you, but this is Pokemon, not Star Wars. So I'll just say, gotta fold them all? All right, see you next time, Super Folders.